Welcome back. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to Cryptocurrency Theory. Happy Monday to you. Or Monday night, depending on where you're at in the world, guys. Let's just look at a couple news topics, guys. Prices have recovered on a couple things. If you guys have been watching the market, we saw Grayscale recover pretty aggressively this morning on BCHG. We've seen other Grayscale kind of tick up, even though the crypto market is not necessarily up too much today. It has been up the last 2 days, and that is kind of why we're getting that type of movement into Grayscale. Obviously the market's open on Monday on Grayscale, over-the-counter trading. So, expect crypto we have people ask about this. That's why I bring it up. If Grayscale rises over the weekend, best be sure that Grayscale will take off on Monday, right? That's kind of the thing. It's kind of the trend because that's what the Grayscale stuff is, guys. Guys, we are live on the channel, live on the chat. I'd like you being part of the chat. Let's see if anybody's arrived or rushing down. Alan, what's good? What's good, my man? Did you, Alan, I guess you haven't been to sleep, right? This is, since you were at the chat last night, that was at 6 o'clock. So I guess it's evening time there. Evening time. So we are getting warmed up here. We'll take a peek at prices, guys. We will take a peek at some stuff happening, actually. I guess the main news that is happening, not this week, but the 30th, guys, is CZ is going to be sentenced. Whether or not he'll get prison time, hopefully not. But we'll have to just see how that kind of unfolds. That's going to be kind of a big trending news that isn't going on a lot of places. Not many people talking about it, but nonetheless, it is kind of the there's a lot of stuff happening in altcoins. All right, so that's kind of the title of the video, guys, is altcoins, because it really is true. What up, Rigo? So now it's evening, yeah. So we got people coming in twice a day, guys. So Alan, I know it's been a long day at your cuck job. Maybe it's not a cuck. I think that's Mr. Fool, actually. But you guys are at your job or whatever. Appreciate you guys checking us out here on a Monday. I know Mondays are a little bit slow on the channel, so if you got Mondays off, even better. Or if it's evening time, even better. But a lot of stuff happening, nonetheless. I don't know if it's Terra Luna Classic or I believe it is Terra Luna Classic, which is the LUNC token, guys. It is being taken off Exodus. I actually have a little bit, and I think it's about a penny's worth now at this point. But just a reminder, if you got any LUNC token on Exodus wallet, they are going to be taking it off. And looks like the LUNC community is trying a important proposal. So this is kind of the thing that, even though it's like almost 2 years later now from the, I don't remember exactly when Terra Luna went down, but I feel like it's been almost 2 years. We still see the token being traded around, and we actually see people proactively trying to save the community. Which I kind of feel like when tokens go in this direction, guys, and the whole thing is a scam, if there's really not any utility past the actual token contract, and you can say that pretty much about 90% of the market, it's almost better just to cut ties with the token, cut ties with the coin, and just let it go. The reason I have Terra Luna, guys, Classic, is just because I was trying to gamble a little bit with it, and I lost 3 Neo for it. So to give you an idea of how bad of a choice that was, it wasn't the best. It wasn't the best, to say the least. Looks like they're doing some type of privacy thing on Shiba. I don't see it on bitcoinist.com, but I feel like I did see it. Shiba glitch network outers hinders experience. So yeah, just the typical news, guys. Just the typical news. Not really want to read too much into it. But they are going to be selling. FTX is going to be looking to sell a good bit of locked Solana tokens. So, I made an episode months ago, guys. Last and I feel like it was like over the summer of last year now at this point. Maybe it was not that long ago. I think it was, you guys can see it. It's one of the more popular videos we did on the channel. And I'm not against anybody on this channel holding Solana. I just say the thing with Solana is be very, very careful with Solana, guys. And that's just my own thing, because it's already up from $9. And yeah, token price doesn't really matter if we're looking at, I mean, we could say that about BTC or Dogecoin, and look, you would have missed out. I'm just saying, be careful with Solana, guys. That's all I'm saying. FTX had its hands in a lot of Solana. They're obviously going to be selling off locked Solana tokens. So, will this affect the price? Sometimes we're actually surprised and we see the price go in the opposite direction when they unlock coins or tokens. We would think that by unlocking these and then them selling them would cause a price decrease, but a lot of times it actually does the opposite. I think FTX token or FTT was up last night. FTT token was up last night. I think Solana's still down, but not really down, just down from where I feel like everybody bought it, which was like 180, 200, and now it's down to 150. Obviously, it's up from $9. That's still incredible. We're still up, 1,500% from I think maybe a little over a year ago. But nonetheless, it's still, if you're timing the crypto market just based on speculating like that, you'll get lucky a few times. I'm not saying nobody's going to come up on Solana meme tokens or anything like that. But I would say most of the time not. Most of the time not. So just be careful with Solana, guys. Obviously, I'm not telling you if you bought Solana, I'm not saying go run and sell it or anything like that. Just be aware that FTX, the dissolved trust of whoever's handling the assets on FTX exchange, they're about to be able to unlock a lot of Solana. So, on a coin that's had so many outages, the tokens will be sold through an auction process, departure from a fixed price sale previously conducted. So we're not going to read this, guys, because again, this comes down to just basic stuff, and we rather jump back into the prices because we're already at, we're already going through the stream here. So just an FYI, if you're keeping Solana on FTX, or not FTX, if you're just holding Solana in general, just be aware the network's gone down a few times. Every time I log into Exodus Wallet, guys, they're giving you a disclaimer saying, hey, your transaction might not go through. Check back in a few hours if it doesn't. So that's not the type stuff that I really see crypto being, value in. If people are building stuff on Solana, and yeah, maybe it's a network overload based on all these meme tokens, but still, guys, we have coins, we have blockchains that can handle this type of throughput, and to just be, sitting there buying Solana at $200 now seems like a pretty stupid idea. Not dogging anybody. If you guys did it, guys, I've bought in coins. I bought Zcash at $320 and it's down to, I think, $20. So again, I'm not telling you that, to run out and sell your Solana, or, maybe the time to buy Solana is now, but just be aware that obviously it's had some issues. Solana has definitely unnotably had a lot of issues. So it looks like Uniswap has gotten a Wells notice, but I feel like we heard this news last week. So this is 2 weeks ago. I guess they're still running it as a headline on Altcoins. So let's see. Yeah, they're still running the headline on Uniswap Labs from 2 weeks ago, guys, on this Wells notice. So maybe we're bullish on Uniswap now, right? Maybe we should be bullish on Uniswap now. Guys, if you like the channel, feel free to, share the video. Mr. Fool, what's good? He's not getting the notifications. Mr. Fool, I feel like it's your computer or something. I know that's, I hate putting the blame back on you for not getting the notifications, but I think Alan, you were getting the notifications, right? I think we discussed this. I think it's, Mr. Fool, I think it might just be you now at this point. Not trying to point the finger, but I'm glad you're at least checking the chat. I mean, I check YouTube a lot too, guys. I mean, Mr. Fool's obviously a dedicated community member. Maybe at some point, guys, we'll get like an email list going or something, where I can send out letters on your email. I know really, I don't really use my email too much anymore anyways, but maybe it'll be like a second avenue to remind you guys that we're online, because I actually do get notifications to my email when I go online, but I think that's because it's my channel. I mean, you know what I mean? I don't know if you guys can have that that thing happen, but yeah, it might be just you. It might just be you. The notifications is on and off. Yeah, I don't know. That's really weird. I'll have to. Alan, did you get the notification? I need somebody to confirm. Rigo, did you guys get the notification to come into the chat today? So I need to make sure that nobody got it, and then maybe it's something with my my live stream settings, which I'll check again. But I feel like the other day we had this conversation already, and people were getting the notifications. So yeah, guys, FTX is going to be able to they're basically going to be able to, if they want, just unload these Solana tokens. And it looks from the article, you guys can read it. It's on bitcoinist.com. It looks like maybe if that was the case, I don't think that's going to be the case. There's probably going to be, like it says, an auction, and people are going to substantially buy, because you got to think it's a ton of SOL tokens. Like, if the market were to just sell these SOL tokens, let's just say that's likely not going to happen, because the price of SOL, theoretically, we would think, I mean, from a trading perspective, that if the bankrupt exchange FTX unloaded a bunch of SOL token, we would think that the price would go down. But again, we see this weird shit in crypto where a lot of times it doesn't do what we expect, which, but it also goes down to, they're not going to be just dumping them, okay? It's going to be like an auction type thing, and somebody's going to take over that massive amount of SOL tokens, and they're going to become a market maker on one of the exchanges. I mean, that's probably likely more or less what I see happening with it. But just be careful with SOL, guys. SOL token, the thing is I'm not worried about them dumping like that. I think somebody will, probably come in and become a market maker, but it's just the platform has too many fucking issues, okay? It does. And I don't see myself talking about it massively on the channel. Like, if you guys want me to do videos on Solana, maybe I could do one like once a week, but I don't think a lot of people are coming in here wanting videos on Solana, which leads me to believe, who the fuck's buying it? Who's buying it? Do you guys buy SOL token right now? Alan said he thinks it's YouTube. No, I didn't get it today. I was already on YouTube. I saw your video showing live. Yeah, I'm on OBS, so I'm wondering, honestly, I'm almost thinking, Mr. Fool, like, maybe it is something on my end with the OBS. I'll try to look into it more to make sure it's not me doing the live stream, because what we could have is you guys could be getting the notifications on the videos, but not the live stream. So I'll look into it, Mr. Fool, because you keep saying you're not getting the notifications, but luckily we still got people coming down to the channel, and you guys can always watch it. Obviously, it's not as good to watch, I think, if you don't watch it live, but, we do get a lot of views later on the channel, that kind of thing, from the live stream. So I guess, a lot of people are not watching it live, but still find interest in the live stream videos. So that's kind of the thing with the news, guys. Let's switch into the prices. We got to cover some of the news, guys, because there's not a lot going on with prices, even though we have ticked up. Okay, even though the prices have ticked up, it's not really the same as going up. You see what I'm saying? So the price is returning. I think if BTC returns to 70K, that's not going to spark additional interest from people that are already in it. Yeah, hedge funds and stuff will be looking at it. They'll be trying to, get out of their trades, get back in trades, that kind of thing. But, we're not going to see a lot of euphoric running in or people into crypto, but we might see that from the altcoins. If BTC heads higher, that could be a definite precursor for altcoins to continue to go up. And that's kind of what we're looking at in this video, in this live stream, is the possibility of that happening. Okay, so let's see what we're doing here on the 7-day chart. Looks like Bonk is number one at 32% up. Pepe creeping in at 30%. Shiba at 20%. So Floki at 18%, guys. And, not trying to toot my own horn here, but we were talking about this a few days ago, is watch these dog enthused meme coins. Obviously, the bigger ones are going to be Bonk, Shib, and Floki. You know, there's hundreds of dog memes, but we did say keep an eye on that this week as prices edge up, because these coins lost a lot, right? These coins lost a lot. Looks like there's also doing something with a, I think I saw something privacy, $12 million privacy thing on, or privacy fundraiser on SHIB. I think that's what we were seeing here on Bitcoinist. Bolster the ecosystem. Maybe it was privacy. I don't remember. I thought it was, but no, it was a layer 3. Okay, I don't really know. We're not going to read all that, guys, because obviously if it's not giving a 2-3x gain on SHIB price, we're not too concerned about really what's going on. But we are concerned if they're saying stuff like FTX is about to have access to a lot of tokens. In the case of Sol token, that is something we do want to make note of. So we make note of the negative stuff, but we don't really worry about too much of the positive stuff on coins, because, you know, one little event really isn't going to be something enough for me to run into a specific token. Alan, so yeah, so we'll check on the noted. I have noted, guys. We'll check into my OBS to make sure that there's not something that I need to make sure I'm doing here on my end to get the notification. But we appreciate you guys, you know, knowing we're on here. You know, thank you for that. We'd obviously have more people coming down if we, you know, had the notification going. So it's probably something on my end. We'll look into it. So yeah, guys, prices are pretty much doing their thing. Like I said, this week gain, we're on dog meme tokens. More reason not to go into those. You know, again, guys, never telling you guys what to buy or what to sell, but I'm not going to go in on something that's fucking 30% up from a, you know, a relatively big market push for altcoins that's happened in the 7-day period. That's just not a smart thing to do. We'd rather take a step back and say, what is undervalued right now, you know? I think what's undervalued right this second, guys, is, you know, from looking at the prices on Grayscale today, I almost think that we could edge higher on Bitcoin Cash. You know, I know people have been interested in Bitcoin Cash kind of growingly or ongoingly as the price has grown up to like this level of like $400-600. I feel like more people are looking at Bitcoin Cash as a potential hold, not just a potential trade. Like, people are starting to be like, oh, well, you know, maybe Bitcoin Cash, I should hold a few of these just in case. You know, maybe some of these people that are holding these, and I think Bitcoin SV kind of the same thing, but more on an underground type level. It's a little more underground on Bitcoin SV. It's not so much, you know, broadcasted out there, I guess you should say. So it's a little bit, you know, it's a little bit interesting how this stuff's starting to play out. And like, we're still at above $500 on Bitcoin Cash, guys, which is still like, I think 300% up from where we were last year. Does that give you guys any kind of idea of how fast like all these other coins could start moving? Like, Litecoin could go up to $300 and suddenly, you know, we have a lot of interest around Litecoin. So those type scenarios could play out. I'm thinking, you know, that is what could directly lead to the price doubling. And look, we've seen ordinals come down from like $70, but still, guys, it's up $48. So like, we start zooming out to see where we're at in the last year, and we're still kind of like, holy shit, you know, we're still kind of like, what the heck is going on with these prices? Because they're still up so much. Like, you know, if you told me a year from now we'd be sitting at where we're sitting at a lot of these coins, I would say, fuck yeah, you know, I would say fuck yeah, because honestly, like, last year was starting to getting a little scary, but you know, obviously we're not there anymore, right? We're already at a new position, you know, new stuff, but like, you're still up like, you know, almost 200% on coins like BSV, guys. Still, like, even though, you know, like, we could be up at 200% here pretty quick. We're up 100, a little over 100%. So still a lot of coins outperforming, you know, BTC, which it's never, guys, I want to get something clear. And I told you guys in a video the other day, I'm never like, BTC's up, I'm mad. That's just, I don't get mad when Bitcoin goes up, but I get a little bit more excited when I start seeing other coins up that I hold more than BTC because I know that those coins are climbing. And it looks like Bitcoin SB is actually underperforming Bitcoin Core, which a lot of people might say, well, yeah, duh, but it's like, my Bitcoin Cash is up 300%, so it's outperforming. It's almost, guys, it's almost doing twice as good. It's at almost 350% up, which would, you guys can do the math on that. But, I think we're going to start seeing a lot of altcoins start outperforming BTC, very quickly, guys. And again, don't think of it as yay, I'm winning. Think of it as if that occurs, those coins will send BTC higher as well. So there's kind of like a symbiotic relationship among altcoins and Bitcoin and Ethereum. So think about it like that rather than be oh yes, spiteful Eddie's getting his wish and my altcoins are outperforming Bitcoin. I knew I would be the best. It's not really like that. See it as more of a lot of these coins and tokens kind of piggyback off one another. So in a general sense, yes, we're hoping that other coins could change according to the title, why altcoins could change the crypto game soon is because the direct effect of these altcoins going up is good for BTC, it's good for Ethereum, and it's good for crypto in a general scope. So, don't think about it as we're competing, we're yay, we're finally doing better. It's more of let's get these altcoins higher. If BTC continues to go up, great. If Ethereum continues to go up, fantastic, guys. We have, all this stuff fucking playing out like we thought. But we do obviously get super stoked when we see coins that we're holding or stuff we're holding in our wallet obviously shoot up in terms of dollars. That's great to see. But there's a lot of altcoins that are performing really well against dollars. So if we look at that, we look at BTC, we look at the overall crypto market cap, and to give you an idea of what that market cap is, it's 2.4 trillion. That's when we become more bullish on our own positions based on not just BTC, not just the coins we hold, just the general consensus of current thoughts of the altcoin and crypto market, right? If we see the crypto market go up, fuck yeah, we're going to be excited, especially if we're in coins that are going up even more than BTC. I think that's what you're going to see, guys. I think what we're going to start seeing into the summer is a massive push into altcoins. And guys, that might just be the starting point for when BTC starts going up. You ever think about that? A lot of people are like, oh, well, altcoins could go up and, I'm selling, I'm getting out of this stuff. But those same fucking morons are going to sell. And then BTC is going to climb up slowly over the course of the next potential 6 months to a year. And what do you know? Altcoins are going to hit all-time highs against dollars. And that's when it's going to be party over because people are going to be looking at it going, fuck, dude, if I just hodled like everybody told me to do, I'd be way better off. And then those new lows might be self-denial lows that people aren't ever going to be able to get back in on, right? People don't like selling coins and then those coins going way up and then them not being able to get into those same positions. I know from experience, guys. You guys have heard the Dogecoin. Have I purchased Dogecoin recently that you guys know about? No. And it's because of what I'm trying to tell you. These people that sell their coins will not buy the coins that they sold at a later date for a higher price. And they're going to be in denial about those coins. And the coins are actually going to keep going up. That's what's going to be the self-denial prophecy of how this works is those same people. And again, I say those same people, guys, because I'm in that group of those same people. So this is not just me, telling you guys this third person and referring myself as an outlier. I'm in this group. I'm in this same, this same argument of if you sell your coins and those coins go up even more, you're going to be annoyed and you're not going to go back into those positions because you thought they were worth more, that you thought the dollars were worth more. And guys, if I did that with Dogecoin, I'd still have fucking $300,000, $400,000 worth of Dogecoin. So my point is, guys, is I'm aware that that is the case, and I'm aware that we're all going to do it. We're all going to do that because we're too stupid and too greedy to understand what we're doing. That is just the honest truth. And you know, it sounds a little bit brutal. You know, some people may be a little bit more patient, a little bit, you know, obviously, you know, so people are going to be different in that respect, but you know, we're not gonna say it's not gonna happen to you. It's not gonna happen to me, because once it happens to you, you're kind of like, oh fuck, well, what the fuck, you know, like what am I doing here? Why am I sitting on cryptocurrency theory, and why are my coins fucking exploding after I've already sold? It fails me not. Every time I sell Bitcoin Cash, guys, the price goes up. Every time I sell I could probably sell all my altcoins right now, go into Bitcoin Cash, and I would bet you all my altcoins would pump. And then if I went back to those altcoins, I'm going to be getting less of them. And then if the price reverse, guys, I'm actually going way down. So that's what I keep telling you guys. And I know I'm kicking a dead horse, but I'm going to keep telling you. The only way this works is if you're ongoingly making investments. You know what investors do, guys? They ongoingly invest. That's why they are investors. Somebody that invests one time or a handful of times and never does it again, it never happens, guys. It never works. There are people that do that. I'm not saying that you can't come in one time and change the, you know, the rest of your life with one investment. But is keyword there. Not likely. Okay? Not likely. That's why you see investors constantly invest. You see people that are bullish about crypto buying crypto. You know, go back and watch the YouTube guy who was watching Bitcoin at $100. He's still making videos about how he's trying to get more at 60,000. So, like, please try to understand that dynamic, that the course of action with crypto to be successful is ongoingly buy the coins you like. If you like Bitcoin Cash at $100, you should like it at $10,000. Based on fundamentals, based on what this coin can do, you know, where I can spend it, how I can send it to people, how I can bring people into crypto by explaining it to them. But don't come into crypto fucking one time with one purchase and expect, you know, your life to be substantially different. The people that are making it in crypto, guys, are the ones that are bullish all the time. They're always buying crypto. Look at Mike Novogratz. Look at fucking, you know, other people in the space that have been in the space that have came in from an investment standpoint. Obviously, Mike Novogratz lost a lot of money on Terra Luna when it crashed, guys, but he got a fucking tattoo on his arm. You know, who knows how deep that fucking web of stuff goes. So let's not even open the Pandora's box to that. My point is, if you are looking at coins, you need to be looking at coins as much as you can. You need to be buying coins as much as you can. And if you're not, just think of it as you're not going to come up in crypto. If you're just banking on that one, you know, you're just banking on that one purchase to take you where you think you need to go. It's not going to be that one purchase, guys. It's going to be the consistency of those purchases that is going to get you financial freedom. Just like anything, there's not really a lot of get rich quick schemes. And guys, are we starting to lag? Looks like I'm getting some stuff. Am I lagging on the voice, or am I lagging on the video as well? Same, you know, this same. So I might have to fuck with this router here, but it looks like we're at least getting yeah, we're starting to lag again. This fucking bullshit is starting to fucking lag. So we'll start doing a test run on my upload speed before I come on. That'll be something I do. If not, I'll be hitting that fucking reset button on the modem. So yeah, looks like we're getting a little bit of lag, guys, but it is the end of the stream. So if you like the video, make sure, or not video, if you like the live stream, keep coming back. And I will fix the lag on the audio or the video, but at least we're getting